As you can see, this is my WordPress dashboard. I just installed WordPress on my hosting platform. After you install WordPress on your hosting platform, you might have any hosting plan, can be Hostinger, Bluehost, Namecheap. Before you get any hosting plan, make sure you have to keep in mind it has enough resources. What that means, it has enough SSD storage, the minimum 4 gig of RAM. If your hosting is NVMe storage, that's more good. And then some of the hosting provider, they do offer free email services, SSL certificate, and some more features. I will give link in description some of the hosting provider which I personally use and recommend. So let's get start this video from basic setup of a WordPress website. So this is my WordPress dashboard, and we will go to first setting option where I will explain you about what setting WordPress has and why we use those setting and why what purpose. So let's go to setting and first click on general option. In the general option, first option we have site title. Site title is, we also call it website name. You have to provide your website name. Let me provide my website name, and you will see the changes right away here in the panel. And then you have to provide your website or business tagline here. If you want to display your tagline on the website, you have to first provide here. And then we have option site icon. Site icon always visible in the address in the browser bar. And then you have to click on choose a site icon. If you already have a site icon in your media library, but in your case this might be your first time, you have to upload your website icon here. And the suggested image dimension you can see here, 512 by 512 pixel. You can create your website icon in Canva for free. So let me upload my website icon just to show you. Example, this is my website icon. Let me click here, set as site icon. You can see right side downside here, set as site icon. And it will ask you if you want to crop your website icon. And you can also see the review here for your website icon. I can easily adjust my icon from here. Let me try. If this is not croppable, and you can see the review here, if it looks good, you can skip the cropping, or you can click crop image. Because I have set the proper pixel in dimensions, so that's why I'm not able to. If in case you have a larger image around 1000 pixel, so you can easily crop this way. Just you have to adjust in the middle. So in my case I have a proper dimension. So let me, you can click here crop image. It will crop your image for the icon. As you can see here, the icon is also visible here. If your icon is dull, not visible, you can re-upload your site icon anytime by click here, change site icon. And the next option we have here, website address URL. Your website URL address must have HTTPS. If it's only HTTP, that means your website server is not secure, or your website domain is not secure. Why is that? It only can be possible if you just install WordPress on new domain, or you purchase new hosting. Sometime most of the hosting provider provide you free SSL certificate when you purchase the domain or hosting plan. So you have to first install SSL certificate before you make changes in these options, WordPress address and site URL. It must be HTTPS. S means secure server, secure. HTTPS. It should be very same in both options. It only can be it only can take effect if you already install SSL in the backend. So make sure you already have SSL certificate. Let me show you. I'm using Hostinger here. Let me click on my website dashboard in the backend. So if I go to option here, security, and I have option. If I go to performance, okay, let me choose my other website just to show you. And then if I go to security, I have option SSL certificate. And you can see here my SSL certificate already installed and active here. I installed this certificate on this date and it will expire never. And you can see the SSL type. It can be any SSL type, lifetime SSL, or there are some other SSL provider. It can be anything. So make sure you have installed SSL here in the backend before you change your URL to HTTPS. If you not yet install SSL certificate but here you change your URL, your website will not work. And then we have option admin email address. Make sure you have to provide your secure email address here, because in future you will get all the notification information on this particular email address. If you start building e-commerce website, a business website, any type of website, example, if you are going to create an e-commerce website, order informations, some other theme issues, plugin issues, any security related will be sent to this particular email, because this will be your admin email address. And then we have a membership. We only use membership option if you're going to create a membership website where you accept memberships from the visitors. Visitor have to take membership and they will able to register on your website. We can call it a registration. It only possible if you click here, anyone can register. And then you have to choose new user default role. It can be subscriber. If someone, any visitor visit your website, their default role will be subscriber. Definitely we are not going to allow them author, editor, or admin role. Definitely not. So you have to carefully choose here, otherwise leave it as subscriber. Then you have to choose your website language here you want to create your website in. And then site language. After site language, you have to choose time zone, date format, time format, and week start on. And then click save changes. Let's move to next option, writing. So in this chapter, we will complete the basic setting of WordPress, which is very important to start a solid WordPress website. So we will first ensure we have a proper settings in the WordPress. So here in the writing option, we use for writing content. It can be post your article. So default post category, you have to choose default post category. By default, if you just install new WordPress, by default, it always uncategorized. So how you can change your default post category, you have to go to post option and click on categories. In the category I will show you now, there is only uncategorize one option. You can create another category which you wanna keep as a default post category. It can be trending now, latest article, it can be anything. Or you can just go ahead, edit this particular uncategorize. You have to change quick add. You can quick edit here to save your time, and just change the name from uncategorized to something else like trending. In the slug, we have to put the same name here, trending. don't worry about if you put first letter capital, it will be auto fix. So if I click on update category and quick edit again, there is small letter all in the slug. In the slug, we call it permalinks, we call it URL. So URL or slug always in the small letters. There is no any big letters or any capital letters. Always slug comes with the small letters. If you put here capital letter, it will automatically become small letters. Update your category. Now you can go back to writing option again, and you will see here post category will be changed to trending, because in the backend we just change the name of our post default category. And then post format we always set to standard. There are some other options. If your website has portfolio, you can set to gallery, links, image, quotes, status, video. Depends on your content format. And the next option we have a post via email. You only use this option if you wanna upload or update your blog post using email. To post to WordPress by email, you must set up a secret email account with POP3 access. You have to put that information here, password, default category, trending. Then you can easily, any mail received at this address will be posted in the trending category. It will be added to the blog post in the post, all post. Update services. When you publish new blog posts, WordPress automatically notify the following site update services. And then click save changes. Now let's move to number 3 option, reading. Let's click on reading. In the reading option, we have some options like blog pages show at most. How many blog pages can we show? At most 10 blog posts. By default, it's 10. And then feed to show in the most recent 10 items. For each post in the feed, include full text or accept. You can choose from here. And then this option is very important. Search engine visibility. You don't need to click here, because if you select this option, Google never know your website does exist or your website has content, because you are going to deny to any search engines, discourage them to index your website. Do not click this option. Leave it unchecked and save changes. These are the basic setting, and very basic setting we can call it. We mostly not use this setting, but we will go through step by step. Discussions. In the discussions, there are some options you need to choose if your website has discussions. Attempt to notify any blog linked to the blog post. Allow link notification from other. This is actually used for track back, ping backs on new blog post for discussion purposes. So you can read these options. And there are some other options. You can moderate comments. If you don't like any word, particular word you wanna ignore, you have to provide a list of word. Disallow comment keys. You can disallow any IP address, any email, author name, anything here. Those will not able to comment. And then avatar display. Avatar is always display when you start writing any blog post. It will show as avatar your profile picture, maximum rating, and default avatar image You can select any other avatar image. You can keep it as blank also. There are some other options already generated. You can choose any option from here, or you can select here mystery person. For user without a custom avatar of their own, you can either display generic logo or logo of your company, anything, and or logo will be generated on one based on their email address, the first letter of their email address, something like that, and then save changes. Let's move to media option. Media option, by default there are some values about images. Sometime you upload in the WordPress high resolution images. It can be 2000 pixel, 3000, 4000 pixel, high pixel HD images. But you can see here large image maximum width or maximum height is only 1024 pixel. Either you have to make changes here, but if you're comfortable with the sizes here, the size is always in the px pixels. The thumbnail size by default will be 150 by 150. Medium size will be 300 300. Large size you can change this option. You can also check this option crop thumbnail to exact the dimension. Normally thumbnail are proportions, and then you have to crop. It will auto crop thumbnail to the exact dimensions, 150 150. Uploading file, organize my upload into month and year based folder. If you want to organize your files, you have to check this option, otherwise uncheck it and save changes. Next setting, permalink is very important for new WordPress websites. Permalink structure, this is how your website permalink look like in the browsers. Google always recommend to keep clean your permalinks. You should avoid like hashtag, question marks, is equal, the word, special characters in the permalinks. Mostly there are permalink structure by default at day and name or plain. You have to change to post name always. I always keep to post name when I start creating any WordPress website, because this is the default best setting for now. There are some available tags also, year, month, to date, but we have to choose here post name, or click custom structure or post name. Okay. If you choose custom structure, you can click here post name. That's all. Or post name. It's the same. Category base, if you wanna, it's optional setting. You can leave it blank. You can give permalink for your category base and tag base and save changes. Next is privacy policy. As you can see here, I already have privacy policy, but this is the default privacy policy. I always recommend to create your own privacy policy page. You can click here, create new privacy policy page. Click on create and start create your new privacy policy page according your business. As you can see here, this text is only suggested text. Do not use this. Don't think WordPress already generated for you. No, this is only suggested text here. You can see here. Our they just suggest you when a visitor leave comment on your site. We collect data, how you have to provide information, what type of information you have to provide here. Okay, you have to make plan of your privacy policy if you have a business, and term conditions, services conditions, and some other, if there are any other policies. You have to create all pages one by one. You can delete old content from here, delete, and start creating your own content here for privacy policy, and click publish. Once you're done here, click publish. Okay, so now these are the basic setting for WordPress. So now let me give you some other basic options. We have some other option like dashboard. If we click on dashboard, we can customize our dashboard as how we want. By default, the dashboard has this welcome WordPress notification. You can dismiss it, but when you refresh, it will be there again. If you want to rid of it, just click on the option here, screen options, upper side, and then uncheck here. You don't need the options here. You can uncheck quick draft, event, news. I don't want welcome. Site health status. I want to always check my site health status. What is that? As you can see here, site health status. It will tell you how your website is going, running. If you want to manually check your website site health status, you have to go to option tools and click on site health. Here it will tell you if your website running good or you need to make some improvements. As you can see here, WordPress suggests me to make 4 recommended improvements. You should remove inactive plugin. You should remove inactive theme. Okay, so first let's fix this one. You should remove inactive plugin. So that means there is some plugins in the plugin option or theme option which I need to remove. I'm not using them. So first let's fix inactive plugin. We have to go to plugin option, click installed plugin. In the installed plugin, we definitely have there some plugins which we are not using in deactivated status. Yeah, there are 2 plugins. As you can see, they are in deactivated status or inactive status. Either you have an option to activate them, otherwise you have to delete them. Click one by one, delete. Okay, and next one, delete. Okay, so there is no any plugin. So this particular plugin is working. And now let's go back to tool, site health. Now plugin issue should be fixed. As you can see here, only now we have 2 left. You should remove inactive themes. Now let's check out themes. If there is an inactive theme, let's go to appearance. This time click on themes. Yeah, there are 2 more themes which we are not using because right now we are using 2025 theme. So there is another theme 2024, 2023. We have to remove them. How to remove them? Let's click on theme detail and look downside, delete option nearby, activate, delete, delete. Same, click this one also, theme detail, delete. Okay, now we have only one theme look like this. Let's go back to theme tools, site health again to check site health. Yeah, we have only one recommendation left. That's very normal. Your site running older version of PHP 8.2. So I always recommend do not update immediately when there is a new version of WordPress. You have to wait some time because sometime when you upgrade to new version, there might be some issues. So you have to avoid to update immediately. You have to wait some days. The minimum recommended version PHP 8.3. So to change PHP version, there is always in the hosting side option PHP info. You have to look PHP option to change to 8.3. And then page cache is not detected, but server response time is okay. It's performance related. You can read information here and or click learn more about page cache, which we talk about later on when we talk talk about security, speed. Then we will talk about both of these because these are related to performance here, but these are not serious things. You can avoid them. So let's click on first option, dashboard. After dashboard, let's click on post. In the post section where we write our blog post, we have 3 options. All post, where you will able to check all your written blog post here. By default, hello world is always there. You have to either click on trash to remove it. and start creating your own content. You can click next option, add post, or you can directly click upper side here, add post. Number 3 option, categories, where you create a different categories about your blog post. These categories only for blog post, keep in mind, because we are in section of post. And then we have option tags. In the tags you can add different tags. When you start create your blog post, you can add different tags, and your tags will be shown here, all the tags. If I click on add post, here you have to add your website, a post title, not a page. It's not page, it's a blog post. You have to provide your article title and start creating your content right side downside. Let me give you example how to install WordPress website. And this will be our title, and then you have to start creating content. Right side here you will see two options. You have to click here nearby publish, there is a little setting option, click on it, click on post. Okay, so these are the setting where you will upload your this particular blog post feature image. The feature image will display in your blog post. You have to upload the feature image, and then you can change the status here from the if you want to keep it draft, pending, or private. Blog post you have to choose according. Slug is auto generated always. When you put your website or when you put your blog post title here, and you will see the slug always auto generated immediately, but you can change your slug here. Slug also we call it permalink. Okay, and then template just keep as default all the things. Move to next option downside, and you will see option categories. You can, as you can see, we earlier we create a category from uncategorized to trending. That's only showing here, but you can create a other category while you create your while you write your blog post. You also can add your category related to your blog post. If you want to create manually categories, you have to go to backend, which I earlier show you how to create categories. You have to add name your category. Example, this related to WordPress. Let me make one category related to WordPress. Parent category, I wanna leave it. Click on add category. Now I have a new category, WordPress, and it auto selected again because we just add new. Then option is tags, where you add related tag to your blog post. Tags always help in search in SEO in search engines. So you have to provide minimum 8 to 10 tags here related to your blog post. It will help you in SEO. When you provide different tags here, let me put here tag WordPress, and from the keyboard click enter, and again put another tag WordPress tips, and click again enter. This way you can add multiple tags. Click publish. Now you can publish your blog post under this category, and tags will show in the backend. When you start add tags here, as you can see, now we can see the tags visible here under the tags option. Category option will be show another category we just create create blog post. While we were writing a blog post, we add WordPress, right? It's also visible here under the categories option. So next we have a media option. Let's click on media. In the media option, you can check all your website images will be here. You have some limited options here. You can manually add your add media file option, click on it, and you can add your media file here, audio file, image file, or video file here. Make sure you have a maximum upload size is very good, as I have a 2 gigabyte, but in your case there is less. You have to customize the upload file size in the hosting. I already create video how you can increase the resources. You can check on my channel how you can increase your upload file size limit. So if you upload a video more than 2 gigabyte, it will not allow, because the maximum upload file size is 2 gigabytes. So you can upload the files within 2 gigabyte. Next option we have in the media. If you click first option, it will show you by list of your blog post. If you click grid, it will show you the images in the grid style. Okay, next is all media items, where you can filter images unattached mine. If your WordPress website has multiple author, you can click mine to see your images. Unattached option is where if I click filter, that means these are the images nowhere attached on my website. So there are images in the media library, but these are unattached to anywhere on my website pages. Means these images need to attach, otherwise delete them. So we don't want to keep extra stuff here. So always filter your images by select here unattached, and you can also filter by month. If you click all media items, and you will able to filter by date also. You also can search your media files here. Let me give you SEO tip here. When you upload your media file, or you can do edit one by one all the images, click edit, and I will show you some option. When you edit the image, there is an option you have to provide your about your image title here. You can call it title, and if you further go down, you will have option to alt text. We call it alt text. You heard about alt text is important in SEO. So here you have to put alternative text here related to your image. It can be, you can put here your website example, my website name, pre-tech ideas, pre-tech idea logo file, alternate text and caption about image, description. You can put description up to 160 words, 100 to 160 words. These are the best setting for SEO for each image. If you want your image should show in the Google Images result, you have to provide important alternative text, caption, description, and then click update. Here you can see option the upload date and file URL. Sometime you need file URL of image. Every image has different file URL. You can copy your URL here, select with the mouse, right click, copy, and you will able to copy your image file URL. If I go to my browser of my Chrome browser and paste this URL particular I copy, and it will show that particular image. So this is the link of this particular logo. You can also download your images again from the option download file, then delete permanent if you want to delete this image permanent, and update. And then let's go to pages option. Click all pages. Under the pages option, you always create your website pages. There are two privacy policy page. We don't need it. We will only keep one, just to delete one. So we will avoid duplicate pages or blog post, because we want to create a best SEO friendly website and also security. Because when I teach, I always focus on SEO, security, everything, because I love to create a website in we can call it I refine everything. I want to create very clean websites, SEO friendly website. I don't want to do any mistake while I teach my in the videos or I create websites. I can skip a lot of options here, but I don't want, because I want to keep clean environment. So now we have only one page privacy policy. Later on, we will create a lot of pages. You see in the website, there are many pages in the upper side. If I open any, my own website, let me open my own website, and I will show you there are some menu options like home, about, blog, content. These are the pages. Pages always will be here. And then you will able to add in the menu. Later on I will show you how to add in the menu. Okay, so let's move to, you can add your pages here, or you can click here add page. In the add page option, what options we have? You can check your draft, trash. I just trash one page. You can click on trash, and you can recover this or restore this page again if you need. But if you permanently delete it, it will not, you will not able to recover unless you have a backup in the hosting. Okay, next option we have a comments. So under the comment option, where you will see all the comments people leave on your blog post, you can filter your mine, pending, approved. You can approve or deny any comments from here, or you can mark as spam, because when you create new website, you might notice there are a lot of spamming comments. Later on, when I will teach you recommended plugin, I will include the spamming, how you can avoid it, because we want to accept only genuine comments on our on our website, right? Next option, appearance, where you will able to change your website theme. Editor option, if you're using blog editor themes, you can use it. Next option, plugins, where you will check installed plugin, how many plugin installed. If you want to add new plugin or new functionality, you have to click add plugin, and you have to check options like popular. It will show you popular plugins for the WordPress, and we will install these plugins later on because we need it. We need Elementor, because I will also show you how to create website with Elementor and blog editor. We use it for SEO, classic editor, contact form, that we will build a form on our WordPress website. We use these plugins, a lot plugin option, but we cannot install too much plugin, because if you install a lot of plugin, like more than 20, 25, definitely it will slow down your website speed, unless you have a strong hosting plan. If you have a good hosting plan, it can handle multiple plugin. But if you have a, if you pick any plan like shared hosting, you have to limit your plugin. I always recommend, if you have a dedicated hosting or VPN, any any hosting plan that can handle multiple plugin, that has good resources like uh, good memory, good storage, and resources, where you can store your multiple files. So let me give you overview of this, why we limit these things. If I show you my website overview, I go to my hosting plan, click on resource uses, and here are some options like disk use. I have 200 limit of 200 gigabyte. I can only use for my whole websites, not only one. So I have only 200 gigabyte. Within 200 gigabyte, I can create 4 website, 5 website. I have to limit my upload. There is option files and directories. These are the limit every hosting provider has. We call it also inodes. So I only have a left 60% around, because these are the inodes, and it when you install a lot of plugins, they create different files and directories in the backend. So it will be the first. It will out of uses. And then we have other resources like CPU. When you pick any plan, hosting plan, make sure you have a good CPU. And the memory, you must have memory minimum 1500 mega MB or 1.5 MB, 1535 MB, or you can go with the minimum 2 gigabyte minimum. Some of the hosting, if you have planned to choose, if you are going to build a heavy website like e-commerce website or any heavy business where you have a heavy files, heavy upload, then make sure you have a memory minimum 4 to 6 gigabyte. Okay, you can customize your memory if you have a dedicated resources or dedicated memory. You are not using shared. If you use shared hosting, you have always limit in the memory up to 2 GB, 1.5 something. If when you have a heavy traffic, and it will boom up, and we call it iOS. We have I have also limit of these PHP workers, maximum processors, storage performance. We have a lot of performance in the back end, so we have to keep within my this red line. If I have a heavy website, e-commerce website, only 2 or 3, these things are going up immediately. So always choose the good plan. I can recommend you some of the good plans. I will also give link in description. As you can see, I use business web hosting, but I have planned to. You can boost your resources by click boost but you have to pay. Otherwise, you have to click on upgrade. If I upgrade, I have some other. I can upgrade the same plan to cloud startup. If you want more resources here, and then you can see here I have a 2 million files, and this is a huge limit I will get. And purity support, I will get dedicated IP, which is very nice thing. And then up to 100 website it can manage, but the storage you still have 200 gigabyte. But they use NVMe fastest storage, and because you get more resources here. Okay, you can upgrade later on, that's okay. If you feel there are resources going to peak, you can upgrade immediately. So you have to keep in mind when you get hosting plan. Minimum, I will recommend you to get business hosting plan of a hostinger, because hosting is very good hosting platform. But you can do your own research also for hosting, which hosting suit your needs according your business, according your requirements, type of website you are building. Okay, so after plugin, in the plugin we have only two options: install plugin, add plugin. Next is users. Click on all users, where you will able to see all users registered on your website, include the subscribers, include the customers. If you have e-commerce store, you will able to see all the users here, their name, email address, their role. You will identify by role. You will see if there is a role all subscriber, that means they are customers, and their how many blog posts they have. So because WordPress give resources or access according your selection. If you give them a role, if you change their role, you can choose here. You can choose change their role. They will be upgrade to that particular role. You also can add manually your customers or users or any member. Click on add user, or you can click number 2 option, add user, where you will able to add user related to your website. They will able to log in. Click on add users and provide your username, email address required, because WordPress will send them email address with the information. first name, last name, website name if they have. You can generate password. Always recommend to generate strong password. And check this option if you want to send user notification. They will be notified that you add them to your website. And the role here is the option. You can give them any specific role: admin role, editor role. For example, if you hire someone to make changes on your website, you can provide them editor role, able to edit things. Author role, if you hire someone content creator, they will able to add blog post pages, then you can allow as author. Contributor, subscriber, you have to choose according that, and click add user. The user will be added immediately. Next, click on profile. The profile option only show your profile, your own profile, your own information. You can change your WordPress password here. Enter the option account management, new password. You can set new password for your this particular WordPress. Okay, and provide your profile picture. These will be show in the front end if you create new blog post. If you have a meta, if you enable meta as author, then it will show your image, this image in the front end. Okay, and then next option we have a tools. Click on available tools. Let's check out what tools we have from WordPress by default. In the tools, we have a categories and tag converter. If you want to use, you have to. We have a limited option in this area. Let's click on import, which is important here. Import and export. Import option we use if you already have a website with the Blogger. Blogger is Google platform. If you already creating your content or blog post in the Blogger, you can easily import your blog post, comment, user form, Blogger blog. Category tag converter, live journey, and movable type and typepad. If you want to install RSS, if you want to import your blog post using RSS feed, you have to install this one. With the help of this one, you have to provide only the feed URL, RSS feed. The blog post will be import from that website to your website. Tumblr, import a post media from Tumblr if you have an account with Tumblr. WordPress, if you have an account with WordPress.org. So that's a different platform. WordPress official platform if you have there. Let's click on export option. Same in the export option, you can export your content like the website backup is something different option, but this option you can only use for your content, all content, post, pages, media, but it will not include the website structure, design, and the pages you design. It only pull out the information they have, it have, the pages have, blog post have, and it will generate XML file. You can export it. Once you export it, same way you can import it. Okay, if you want to import, you must have XML file from somewhere to import. Then you have to click import and click here option. For example, if you want to import from Blogger, you must have XML file from the Blogger. Site health, we already explained. If you feel there is something wrong, you can check your website health. If you click the next to status, there is a info option. You can see here site health is good. So if you click on info, you will able to see information about your WordPress, what version you are using, site language, time zone, home URL, every option we have information here. Directory sizes, how many directory size, how many images you are using, location, active theme, information of your theme, must use plugin, active plugins, and server. You can check the server. How you can check here how many resources you have from your hosting provider. You can see information, PHP memory limit, PHP time limit, everything, database information of your database, which is your database. Sometime you're not able to identify your database in the backend. You can always check in the info, site health info. You can check all the information about your website here, what things are enabled, disabled, file permission writable. I always recommend for the security, and do not make it writable. Some of the content you have to hide, or directories you have to hide in the backend to keep secure your files. I will show you later on how to do it. Next is export personal data. You will able to export personal data. This tool helps site owner to comply with local laws, regulation, export known data. You can read this option if you need. You have to provide their email address and send request. Erase personal data, because sometime there are according the policies nowadays, some people they don't want to see their personal data on your website. They have to fill up one form, and you can put their email address here. You can erase their personal information from your server. From here, send personal data confirmation, and it will send you confirmation email that your personal information we are going to delete or erase from our server. If you're enjoying this video, because I love go deep in details, so if you're enjoying, please hit subscribe. Also share my videos with your friend, I really appreciate. And then theme file editor option, where you will able to check your theme file and edit your theme file. But if you're a beginner, do not try file editor or plugin editor files, because it may create or break up your website. So you have to leave this option for now. So in the next advanced tutorial, and we will cover everything. For now, this tutorial we will go with the basic. So we are not going to make any changes these things in the plugin file editor or theme file editor. But if you believe you can, you are sure about the changes, you can do changes. But please, before, do your own research. Setting option, we already covered the settings. So okay, so we have a complete all the basic setting of WordPress, and let's move to the next topic we have. So in this part 2, we will start building our website using Elementor plugin. First of all, you have to choose your website design according your niche. You want to build e-commerce website, business website, blog website. There are many type of WordPress themes or design you can choose from. To install the theme on WordPress website, we have to visit option appearance and click on themes. In the themes, by default, we have this theme 2025. We can definitely build website using this theme, but you have to use WordPress blog editor. For that, I will show you later on how we will build website using WordPress editor. First, let's click on add theme. In the add theme option, we have 7,570 WordPress themes which you can choose from. Most of themes in the list compatible with Elementor page builder. How you will know which particular theme is compatible with Elementor? In the tabs, we have popular section, where you will find popular themes. People most use these themes to build different types of website. If I show you from the list beginning here, we have a first theme, Hello Elementor, which is Elementor theme. If you use this theme, Hello Elementor, you need to build your website using Elementor blocks or Elementor page builder. You have to build different types of widgets, designs, and you can also use pre-built design which compatible with Elementor. For that, we always use some of the plugin where you will get pre-built design or demo design for Elementor. First, you have to activate Hello Elementor theme on your WordPress website. But if you want to choose other themes, you would like to go with pre-built designs, you can choose from theme Astra. We also have Bluehost Blueprint, Cadence theme, and there are some other themes in the popular section 2023, 2022. These all are block editor themes. If we scroll down, we have Ocean WP. You can build a e-commerce website, business website using this theme. And also we have a Generate Press, which is block editor as well, but it comes with the high performance, like your website will work like a rocket. The speed of this particular theme, Generate Press, is pretty good. But the layouts in the Generate Press, you have to either produce or build the layouts yourself using block editor, because in Generate Press we have a limited option. If we choose free Generate Press theme, and you have a limited option to get pre-built layouts. Then we have some other theme like Neve, Royal Elementor Kit. Royal Elementor Kit comes with the Elementor plugin, and it also allow you to install pre-built design. So let me give you an example here. We will go with the Royal Elementor Kit, and I will show you how you can use those pre-built designs, and those will also compatible with Elementor. You will able to customize or edit the design using Elementor if you choose Royal Elementor Kit. It's actually complete kit. And then we have a NO1 theme you can use for your e-commerce website. There are some other themes for e-commerce website like Futuro Storefront and WYITH Wonder here. And then if we scroll down, we have some other options, Storefront. But if you want to build e-commerce website with pre-built design, you can choose Boostify. Also, this is free theme. Actually, all these themes are free options for you. Nowadays you see there are stunning design, creative designs for the WordPress, and you need to purchase them from the Invento Market. If you've not heard about Invento Market where different authors sell their premium WordPress themes. You just have to install them on your WordPress, and you have to follow some steps, and they will give you pre-built design of the website with simple clicks. But if you want to choose themes from the list here, from the WordPress free themes, you can also choose from here. If we click on blog themes, actually all these themes compatible with the blog editor, WordPress blog editor. As you can see here, we have a veterinary dog care, we have a dentist, we have a digital agency, solar power, all these themes in the list of blog themes. If we click on latest, you will able to find the latest themes in the list here, which you can use for to build a website. Let's click on popular, and let's go with Royal Elementor Kit, because I choose this theme because it might be more easier for you to follow some steps and get your website design with simple steps. So let's go ahead, click install and activate this theme, Royal Elementor Kit. and then we will start build our first website using Elementor. Once we build this website, next step we will also build with WordPress blog editor. While we build our website, we will keep in mind security, SEO, and we will create important pages, categories, blog posts, everything. So let's go ahead, click on install Royal Elementor Kit and activate. Now we have successfully installed Royal Elementor Kit on our WordPress website. And you can see here we have one pop-up, welcome to Royal Elementor Kit. It actually say this is actually Elementor Kit. Comes with Elementor based 140 plus site library that we call demo websites or pre-built designs. We can choose from 140 plus with various design to pick from 100 plus premium Elementor widget you can use also. When you customize or edit your page, you can use these premium widgets for the post, products, slider, menus, and more things. And many other Elementor extension and effects. Okay. So we have to click here. If you want to see the template kit library or demo library, you can click here templates kit demo review. So let's review what type of pre-built design we will get if we choose Royal Elementor Kit. As you can see here in the category, we have all type of pre-built designs, all templates, shop. That means you will get here shop. If you want to build e-commerce website, you can choose. These designs are really nice. So let me show you one of these designs. This is the e-commerce website design, and you can see it's very nice and professional look theme. As you can see, because we choose free WordPress theme, and still we can make nice website using this particular theme. If we click on product and we have this product section, description, additional information, reviews are very nice. So you can use these pre-built templates to build your WordPress website. If we click on portfolio, we can build any type of a portfolio website using these pre-built templates. Let's review one of these templates. And the design, you really like the design we have here. We have about section, services, every option here. And then you have to choose here from the different options like news magazine. If you want to build news magazine website and you want it compatible with Elementor, then you should go with these pre-built designs, magazine blog. So let's review one of these. If you want to build a news or blog website, you can use these pre-built designs for the blog website, for the news website. And if you want to build a landing page only, you also can build a beautiful landing page using pre-built templates. And then we have a digital agency. If you want to build a digital marketing agency website, you can use these pre-built templates. And then we have in the list business. If you want to build a business website, it has all type of business, mostly software company, online courses, business consulting. And if we go further, we have real estate, hosting company, lawyer, car rental, every type of business template you will find here. Construction, fintech. digital marketing agency, medical, job listings. If we go to blog section, you will find another template for the blog, dynamic. You will able to choose from the dynamic option. So let me choose digital marketing agency template, and we will review if how it look like. So actually this is depends on your business, what type of website you want to build, and you're confused how to get pre-built designs, and after that you are ready or you are willing to learn how to customize your website with Elementor. So you can choose from these pre-built designs. So now let's start. Click on get start with template kit. We have to click here to get started. So we already review these templates, and later on you will also able to import those pre-built designs directly from your WordPress dashboard. In the WordPress dashboard, we not yet click here get started, but you still here see here the option Royal Elementor, one new option in the sidebar of WordPress. Let's click on get start with template kit library, and now it will take little bit time. While you do this process, do not refresh your WordPress page. You have to stay here till we complete this process. You can skip this. Okay, so now here we have a list of all those pre-built design we just review there, and we can click them and import on our website. Some of them are premium expert theme. You can skip this one because we will focus on free themes. So from the list here, you can choose free here, and it will give you free templates. There are a lot of free templates you will get here. According your business, you can choose any template. You want to build a shop, you can choose Woo Shop template here. When we choose any of these designs, it includes some of the plugins. You don't need to install those plugins one by one. It actually, when you choose this design, all the plugins will be installed on your WordPress website. So let me choose any of these templates, and then we will start customize those templates. In the right side, you will see here under Royal add-ons, you will see some option like template, kit, theme builder. You can build your own templates if you want. You can also build using theme builder. You can build your own page, shop page. If you want to build e-commerce website, we need a shop page. You can build using theme builder. You can build your custom header, footer, and more. Even you can build the pop-up for your WordPress website. Pre-made blocks we have a lot of options here. So let me refresh one time, so I will able to see all the templates. There are a lot of templates here. So let's go with any of these templates. Let me choose any template here. So this is the news template here. We can build a blog website. So let's choose this one. The process is very same for all these templates. For the process for to customize the front page, customize different pages, header, footer, section, everything is similar. Even you choose any template from here. Okay, so let me click here. Okay, so this is our template kit, and now we are going to pick one design just to show you how you can choose design and import this particular design on your WordPress website and start customize your website. So let me choose this design just to show you any of these. We can choose any of these. Let's go with if you want to build e-commerce, you can go with the Woo shop here, developer portfolio. If you want to build a portfolio, personal blog, so you can click on each template and it will show you what type of pre-built page you will get. You will get a pre-built about us page, category page, single blog page, and also contact us page. You need to just customize them according your business. So these all pages are pre-built. We just have to click here import templates kit, and that's all. So let me choose any other template. Okay, let's go with this one, travel template. It has about tour details, gallery, blog, lot pages. So let me go to something else here. Okay, so let's go with this one, travel blog. So this is actually blog layout. You can build a blog website using this template. So let's go ahead with this one. So let me scroll here. It is travel blog. This template kit include theme builder template. Let's click on it, and now we will click here import templates kit. Let's click on it, and in the pop-up it will tell you this is recommend to temporarily deactivate all other active plugin. Right now we don't have any plugin yet because we just install new WordPress, so you don't need to worry about it. So let's click on OK, and it will import some of the pages, posts, and images from the demo content. And later on, we are not going to keep that demo content, so we will avoid copyright things. We will start put our own content. Demo content used to get the structure or the design of website. We only use for that purpose. So let's click on OK. Now you can see here it will import some of the required plugins, demo content on your WordPress website, and it won't take too much time. Just you have to stay here for about 1 minute, and after we complete this process, now import was successful. Now we can check our website. There will be a beautiful design. So let's click on visit site. Now our website will have a design. As you can see here, our website looks beautiful because we install pre-built design on it. And we can customize using Elementor. In the top bar, you will see some of the admin options here, like edit with Elementor. You can directly edit from here, different pages, or you can also customize your WordPress panel from here. So if I click on customize, if you don't see the admin panel, but mostly you see the admin panel upper side. And in the customize, we have some limited option, not too much options. If we click on site identity, we have our website name, logo, but this logo comes with the page builder Elementor. We will able to customize our header section, include logo using Elementor. So there are no option in the customize which we can modify our logo because this complete template compatible with Elementor. So let me go back, and now we will start customize our website first front page, this front page. To customize, so let me cancel, import was successful. Let's cancel this one. Okay, so now let me show you some of the options in the Royal add-ons. If we click on theme builder, and you will see some of the files here like header, footer. In the header you will see one template here, travel blog v1 header. This is the template our website using right now, this one. This is only header section. So if you click here edit template, it will bring you to Elementor page builder customize area where you can customize your header completely. So if we click on footer in the page builder in the theme builder options, let's click on footer. Then you have a footer of your website. You can customize from there, this footer. But if we go to archive or single, you will have option to customize your different pages like 404 page, blog page, post page, or blog v1 page. Okay, so if you have a install pre-built design for e-commerce website, you will also see some pages under the product single. Those layouts you can modify them or customize your product pages using theme builder option. So if we click on saved template, we will able to see all our saved template here. Sidebar, we have a sidebar. If we click on any blog post, let's see if we have a sidebar. Yeah, so we have this sidebar. We can also customize the sidebar from the theme builder. You also can follow edit with Elementor admin panel here to customize different layouts. If I go back to home page and hover my mouse to edit with Elementor here, first option we have, we can customize the blog page, header page, and the footer page. So if when I click on home page, in the home page what we have header, main content, and footer. Three layouts. So all the three layouts will be here. The sidebar is here, this one also. So if you hover here, for example, you wanna customize this particular sidebar about me, so you have to hover your mouse to add it with Elementor, and you can directly click on option sidebar. These are the four templates used in the home page. Sometime you import any other design, you might see only two options here. So that means only two layouts used or two sections used in your home page. So if I click on any blog post and then I hover there, I will able to see what type of layout used in the blog post. If I click on any blog post, and after that when I hover here, and now you can see we have one more option here after sidebar, travel blog theme builder. So we can customize our blog, this particular layout, how your blog should visible to the viewers. You can customize the fonts, how image should be visible, and different things on the blog post. So edit with Elementor option give you ability to immediately switch or move to different section you want to customize. Otherwise you also can click, if you don't want to click any particular section, you can directly click edit with Elementor. Do not no need to click on this section, just to click one time edit with Elementor. Or you can use one more thing here, go to your WordPress backend. Let me refresh my WordPress backend and click on pages, and then click on all pages. Under the pages, we will able to see all the pages are available on our website. So we have a 5 pages: about me page, contact us page. There are two different home page, but we will only keep one of these we will trash immediately. If you want to check different types of page, what these how these pages are look like, you can hover to example about me. You can click on view, right click with the mouse, and open link into new tab. So we will able to open this particular page into the new browser tab. Or you can also click immediately here, only on the view option here. Just click one time, and now we will able to see our about me page. Now you want to customize this one, just go ahead, add it with Elementor. Okay, so now if you want to go to pages option and you want to customize one by one all these pages, you can follow the same steps. Example, we want to customize or add it about me page. So I will look the option here, add it with Elementor. Every page has this option, add it with Elementor, add it with Elementor. Okay, example, you want to customize contact page, you have to click under the exact contact. Under the contact you will see some option like edit, quick edit. In the quick edit you only able to change the title of this page, and slug means URL. So you wanna customize the contact page, let's click on edit with Elementor. Now Elementor will open and give you options, so you will able to customize your contact us page. Sometime it take time. You can skip notification option, this one you can skip this one. Okay, and now when you hover your mouse anywhere, and you will see there are some changes. For example, for collaboration contact me, this is the title. I will just click with the mouse one time, and left side you will see options where you will able to change the title. You can see the same title here. For collaboration contact me, and when you make changes in this box, and the content will be changed here right away. For example, I'm going to write here welcome to pre-tech ideas. I have to put in the box. You also can put here, you can select with the mouse and start writing welcome to pre-tech ideas. Now so we have successfully changed this title, and then we need to change this phone number, email address. Just click in this particular box or follow this little pink icon, edit text editor. In every box it has this little pink icon. Okay, and then when you click here, phone number, email address, this is actually one box. Under this one box there are three things here. You can change it from the box. But if you look at this form, if you click one time, and it looks something different. These are the fields, form field. Okay, when you look here downside, it give you option to for the button. You can make changes to the button or change the color of the button. And then if you go further settings, you will able to customize when someone fill up the form, and they will see this success message, submission successful. In case the submission fail, they will see this error message, submission failed. You can customize all these things. And then action, in the action you will able to customize how your email, when someone fill up this form, where email should go. They should go to email. You can see here in the box email. When you click this little icon, and you will able to also redirect to any other page. Okay, so now let's talk about if you wanna change image in the Elementor, how you can change image. Just you have to bring your mouse to the image area here, click on one time, and look here immediately at the left side here, where you will able to see option choose image, and you have to click within the box to choose image, and it will open library for you where you will able to choose different image. Okay, example, let me choose any other image. This one, earlier we have this image, so now we are going to choose this image. Click select. Now different image will be selected here. So this is the way, simple way you can customize your website using Elementor. Just you have to bring your mouse to the section you wanna customize. After you done customization, click publish. Now your new page content will be published, and you can click this eye icon, review changes. You will able to review your page how it look like. We just make changes. Welcome to Pre Tech Ideas, and we change this image, and everything is there. This way you can change all your website page one by one. If I click on about me from the menu, and you can also make changes to the about me, or you can follow the back end of your WordPress. You have to go to all pages and one by one change all pages. In the all pages option, you will see all the pages available on your website. You, in case you want to build any other page, like you want to display in the menu some else page like FAQ page or a company information page, sometime you want to display our services, you need to create different pages first in the pages option by clicking here add page. Example, let me give you example here, add page. Click on add page. Now I want to build the page name our services. After I put title here, you can click here right away, edit with Elementor. Now it will bring you to the Elementor immediately, where you will able to build your our services page. So we have to manually build our page here using, if you click this plus icon, first you have to choose Flexbox or grid. If you wanna make different sections, multiple options, you can choose from the select your structure. You can choose first your structure, Flexbox, and if you wanna build a two box, so one side you can display image, one side you can display text, then you have to choose two boxes here. Otherwise, go with one box. Now we have this one box. Then I will click here in the left side here, add element. Click on it, and you will able to see the Elementor widgets or Elementor give you some elements you can use or drag to this box. If you wanna build any title here first, you have to first drag this heading here. Okay, don't worry about the color, we will also change color. Example, okay, let me delete this. If you want to delete anything with the Elementor, just first hover your mouse to the place you want to add delete, and right click, scroll down, you will see delete option. Now we have again the same box, we can drag new things here. You want to display first image, you will see under the basic, look at the box left side here where we have a visits. So in the basic we have a heading, image, video. All these are elements you can use and drag here and start build your website. You want to display Google Map, just to drag this Google Map here. and map will start show here this way. So you have to first decide your website structure, how you want to build. You want to build, you want to show image, just you have to drag image element here and click on choose image, and you will able to choose any image from your gallery. But if there is no any image in the gallery, you have images in your computer, you have to click upload file and select files from your computer, and those will be automatic add to media library of your WordPress. So let me choose any image, select, click select. Now we have this image on our services page. So if I click publish and click on review changes, I will able to see my our services page with this image only. Okay. So this way you have to add one by one different elements. Example, after image you wanna add one title. So let's click on again add element. We already have this box here. We have to drag things inside this box. So let's now drag heading. Okay, then we have a heading. You want to give space little bit to the upper side and or down side. Okay, just click on option advance. First uncheck link value together, uncheck it. If you want to give space to the upper side in the top, you have to put some value in the top margin, in the margin. Okay, so I can put value like 22, and you can immediately see the space here. If you put here 33, there is a more space, but if you also put in the bottom, there will be space in the bottom as well. The good practice here to put the same value in the top and bottom, so you have a perfect space in the upper side and downside. Now you wanna make this title to the center. For that we use style. Let's click on style and alignment, make it center. Okay, now immediately it will be center. Now you want to change the color. To change color of any element or any block or any text editor, you have to always go to style option to choose the style like color, typography, a shadow. You want to add some shadow, you have to go to shadow option. You have all the option in the style to style your heading. And you can see here under the style we have an option text color. Just to choose other color, click on the color box here and choose like black. You want to display like black or gray little bit. Okay, so now we have a change the color. Click publish, so we don't miss any our work. So this is just an example. You can build your website using different types of elements here, but you have a limited elements here. I will also show you how you can add more element in this box. So if you look at, keep scroll down, you have a general section where you have tabs. If you want to make tabs, you have to scroll, drag the tabs here, and it will make tabs on the page. Okay, and follow this box to change the tabs. Click first tab and change the title. So first tab, and then open, close first tab, open second, and change the title again. Okay, this way. So first you have to decide, first you want to add heading and then description. If you want to add description under this title or anywhere, just click on add element. For the description, or you want to add some words, we always use text editor. The text editor I have to drag under the title. Okay, when you drag it, and it will visible here where it will be drag. If you want to drag upper side, it will be visible. it will tell you where it going to drag. Okay, if I wanna drag under the title, I have to stay here and leave. And you will see here we have a description area and the box here where we can put content, and content will be visible here immediately. Make changes. Okay, there is some space because earlier we add margin, top margin and bottom margin, but now if you want to add some description under the title, you have to remove little bit margin from the bottom. Let's click on heading because we add margin in the heading. So always remember where you add margin, because advanced option not same for each element. If I click on image, there will be advanced section for this image. If I click on heading, there is a advanced option for this particular heading. As you can see here, if I click on heading, there is a value because we add earlier. So from the bottom, I will remove, and you can see changes here. And this description become closer to the heading. Now you want to add some space after the description. Let me give you simple tip here how you can give space if you don't want to use margin or these things. Let's click on add element. In the search wizard, just search for spacer. Okay, and you can use a spacer where you want to give space. Okay, drag it and adjust the space, how much space you want to give after the title. You can adjust the space, or you can manually put how many pixel space you want to give here. Okay, you can close your sidebar, hide panel to see how it look like. Now I want to make this description also in the center. So I will click on the description and go to style and alignment. You will see option alignment, choose center. Now description will become in the center. Hide the sidebar to see if it's in the center. Okay, this way you have to add different elements to build the page. But if you want to use pre-built design, how you can get pre-built design? So for that we use some WordPress plugin to get pre-built layouts. We just have to import them in the different sections, because there are a lot of Elementor plugins which provide you pre-built layouts. You don't need to create one by one. You don't need to drag heading, description. There are pre-built layouts. Now let me give you here, because we use earlier Royal Elementor kit, right? And it tell earlier I tell you it comes with the pre-built premium blocks, right? So now you will see downside we have a blue icon here. We have a one icon plus icon where we choose layouts if you want to build manually, and number 4 we have R with the blue. So these are pre-built. With the help of this icon I can drag or add pre-built designs. Let's click on this R icon and it will open pages. Example, you are going to build services page. First select free here under the pages and check the page, what type of page layout you like from here. You have to find service layout, services page. Design can be different, but it will give you structure and design. So I have here barbershop services, but it's different from my business. But you can still use it and change the title, description, everything according to your business. So let me scroll down and it will show you a lot of free pre-built designs. If I click on section, it will only give you free section. You can use different types of section. Example, you wanna add, let me delete this tab. After the heading, description, you want to add something pre-built design. Okay, so let me delete. Okay, now let's click on R. You want to use only one element here or section. For that we use the section option or blocks. Page we only use if you don't want to just build yourself, just you want to check the pre-built layouts from here, and just go ahead, and there will be one button here, insert. Hold the page, all the page design layout will be imported here. Then you can start customize it. So if I click again here, click section or blocks. Let's click on blocks. And in the category, you will see there are a lot of pre-built blocks like testimonial. Example, you want to add testimonial. Let me click here, testimonial. And there are first testimonial, second testimonial, third are free. Four. So I wanna, but if you wanna see how it look like, when you hover your mouse, you will see icon. Click on it, and it will show you how testimonial look like. If you like this, click insert, or you can go back to library and review the second one. Hover to the second one, testimonial. Sorry for that, testimonial, and you can choose from the second one. Let me click again, go to blocks. Let's choose again testimonial. Okay, now we want to review testimonial number 2. Click on icon, and you it will show you the second design. I like this design. Let's click on insert, and now you will see it will insert to your page here. We did not done anything, we did not use heading, description. We get the pre-built layout, which is beautiful. And there are testimonials. We just have to add this heading here, testimonial section. I want to remove this description. Anything you want to remove, just bring first your mouse to the area, right click, and look downside, delete. Now I have only test this heading. I want to change this heading to the something else like testimonial. Testimonial, testimonial, and then we make this a section. We already use pre-built block here for testimonial. Now how you can change this pre-built design? Click anywhere, and here same way you have to look the option, what option there are. Best company, right choice, the same. These are testimonial. You can change these testimonial. First, let's click on best company, and now you can enter the author name, the author image. Keep scroll down, and it will give you box to change these text, testimonial text. And every element, when you click this little uh, pink icon, or right click, edit testimonial cursor, right click, edit. You can also duplicate it. For example, you want to use 2 times this particular section, right click, and you have option duplicate. Now it will be duplicate somewhere here. Yeah, same design. So I want to delete second one, right click, downside, delete. So this way you can use pre-built design. If you don't see pre-built design in the, when you import the design, whole design, we only see contact page, about us page, some other page, right? But we did not find a services page, right? So that's why we build manually services page and use the option here to get pre-built design for our services page, right? So you can build with the help of Royal Elementor Kit sections or blocks, pre-built blocks. Now let's click on blocks again, and category. Now I wanna add I want to add example pricing table. I select pricing table here. Now I have a lot of pricing table. Let's click first one, review. Yeah, it look beautiful. Click insert. Now on the page I have a testimonial section. Then we have a pricing plan. So you can see here there is a mess up with there is no space between the element. For that we use again spacer. Let's click on add Elementor spacer, SP spacer. Just to drag spacer between the elements slowly, and you can see it immediately makes space. Then you can also adjust the space from here if you want more space. Close the sidebar to see if the space is good. Okay. Don't forget to publish every time you make changes. So we are going to quickly fix this. We need to add a heading and image in the starting. So let me go back to Royal Kit and let's try to find a section. What section we can cut here for services? So let me find any section. I'm looking for section image with the title and description. So keep scroll down and you can find here FAQ section if you want to build. I always recommend to add FAQ section in the important pages. It will boost your website. Okay, so let me drag this one or insert, click on insert. So yeah, this is the banner. So let me bring it to the very first. I can bring it by click in the middle, edit section, copy, come over upside here. Let me drag here somewhere. Just you can also drag this way to bring it up. Okay, so we have a header section for our services. Now I can easily edit this one. So we have two sections. One has title, another has description. Let's open title, and I can change my title here in the content option. Our services. And then you need to put description here to next section. And then the button. For the button, you have to go to, let me click on setting to find the button or slide. Yeah, we have here button under primary button. If you don't need button, you can disable button here. So we can make this section first for our services. If you want to make it full width, let me teach you how. Just to click on the very center again, and you can see here full width. You can use stretch section. It will be stretch like this way, full width. Okay, same way to other. So let me delete this image so we can keep a very important section. So now next I will add our services section. What are services we offer? So for the services, I need to go back again to the Royal Kit section to find any service section. Yeah, we have here services. Yeah. So let's drag this first one or click insert. So now we have header, services, testimonial, all the sections. Yeah, we have here. Let me delete this one. Okay, so we have our header, our services, beautiful, and testimonial. I need to add here one title or heading. Just click this plus icon and click on, and you can drag here heading. Okay, let me name it testimonials, click on style to make it center and change the color. Okay, so now I need to add again testimonial. By mistake I missed those, so let me find testimonials. Sorry for that. Testimonials, so let's drag this one. So now we have complete sections. Okay, so we have testimonials, our services testimonial. Between the testimonial we have to give some space. I can use spacer for that here. Okay, let me check. We have testimonial. Okay, and then we have a plans. They can subscribe this plan. You can modify also plans. You have to click within the each box and look here options, what options we have here, and follow one by one all the options. In the heading we have here title started, this one. You will find all the settings in the right side always. So let's publish. Check our services page, how it look like. Services, our services. So this is just to show you how you can build manually if you want to add different sections in the different pages using Elementor. Okay, so now let's go to other pages to customize our other pages. Contact us, edit with Elementor. This will give you an idea how you can edit each section in different. So we have done, so this section we have to go to about me, click edit with Elementor, where we will able to edit our about us page. So in this section, first you have to look what image is there. So first to try to click with the mouse one time and see if there is an image in the left side here. Okay, or click on change image. So this is only an image. You can change this image this way. Okay, scroll down. You have to click here description and change the description left side here in the box. Keep scroll down and keep hover your mouse where you want to edit the section on the page. Social media icons, click on it, click this side, and you will able to change these icons as well. Now let's talk about header and footer section, how we can customize it. For the header and footer section, as we import Royal Elementor kit. So now we will start customizing our header and footer section of our website. For that we have to visit this option Royal add-ons, because we installed Royal add-on theme and plugins. So after that we will go to option theme builder, click on theme builder. In the theme builder, we will scroll down and we will look for different types of elements we can make changes. Like if we click on header, we have here header. So this is the actually header is attached on our website. Let me open my website page. So this is the header is attached with our website. So let's click here, edit template, where we will able to make changes to our header section, footer section, and also the menu section. Okay, now let's talk about how you can change this menu here and also the logo. Let's click on logo, and left side here you have option to change your logo, change image, and you have to choose your logo. Otherwise you can click upload, and here you have to upload your logo. After you choose your logo, click on here select. After you choose from the gallery, click select, and your logo will be here. For the menus, let's click on menu, and you have to find which menu is here. I just made my menu in the backend. So how to make menu? So let me explain. To make the menu, we have to visit our website backend. Let me click here to visit my website WordPress backend and click on appearance and click on menu option. In the menu option, you have option here to create your menu. Click on create new menu. If you're new, if you don't have any menu, you can click here create new menu, and then you have to name your menu here like my new menu, and immediately click here create menu. After you create menu, this is the time to we have to add items to the menu. If you want to add pages to the menu, you have to look left side here, the options, add items, menu items. So you can add pages, blog categories to the menu, or any posts or custom links, anything. So let's click on pages, and here click on view all in the middle, and you have to choose the pages you want to add to menu, this particular menu. When you select here, click add to menu, these items will be here in the menu. And same to the category. If you want to add categories to the menu, if you're building blog, you need to drag these categories, select categories, and you have to add to menu instead of pages. If you're building business website, then you need to add pages and click save changes. So I have already saved changes. Now we have 3 pages in the this menu, my new menu. So I will go to front page of my website again, where I customize my header. I refresh one time. After you refresh, because we just make new menu, so our new menu will be visible. Let's click on menu here, and from the select menu there is a new menu now, my new menu, where we have 3 items. This way you can add or create different types of menu for your header and footer section. Click on publish. You also can reduce the width of height of these menus. You can drag to the side to reduce the pixels of your header section with the Elementor, because Elementor is very easy to use. You can just drag from the corner, look at the corner box, and when you hover your mouse there, it will be give you option to drag. You can make smaller your logo this way. You can make the side here search bar, you can make it bigger, and okay, so you can adjust your logo width or the header width according your needs. Click on publish. Now we want to make changes to the footer section. Same option, we will go to royal add-ons, click on theme builder. This time we have to click on footer. So when you click on footer, you will see the footer option where you can make changes or edit the footer. Same way you have to make changes to the each options available in the royal add-on. So this is the footer section. So to change these sections is very same to the header section. You have to hover the mouse, click on the image and change the image logo. Downside we have a description, click on the description and it will give you box in the left side to make changes. Same to the copyright text here, click on it and here change the text, and also social media icon, click on it and one by one make changes. If you want to add Facebook, first click on Facebook and here it will give you option link to put link inside them. So you can build a pretty nice website using Elementor. That's easy to customize pages. Okay, so now let's talk about how you can create categories and blog posts in the WordPress website. For the blog post or blog categories, you have to always look of option post option in the sidebar. After dashboard, you will see post option where we have a all post where you will able to check all post, add post, categories where you will able to create categories. Let's click on categories, and these are the category when we import a royal template, right? It comes with the demo content, so all these category comes with the demo content, so we are not going to, it might not related to your content. You might have some different niche you wanna make blog on, so you have to either delete all these, click delete. Example, I want to create blog regarding WordPress tips, so I have to create my own categories. How you can create your own categories? Look here, option add category. In the category I will put name here, WordPress tips, and I will copy name, and same I will put in the slug. You can copy paste. And description is very important in SEO as well. You have to provide a minimum up to 160 words in the description which explain about the WordPress tips, so it will help you also in the ranking. So let's click on add category. Now we have new category WordPress tips here, and you can see here count means there is zero blog post under this category, but under the trending there are 15 blog posts. I'm sure 15 blog posts comes with the demo content, we also have to remove them. So let's go to all post. In the all post we are able to see here all the blog post comes with the demo content. Let me, you can delete all these blog posts, we don't need it. So we will start put our own content to avoid copyright things. Okay, so now let's move to next part, how we can make website using WordPress blog editor, or we also call it Gutenberg blocks. So first, this is my WordPress panel. So I need to create another WordPress panel where we will install WordPress blog editor theme. So, or let me go to pages, let me delete all the pages. So we will create new content. So we will install new content. Let me delete all the pages and the plugins. Then we will move to another theme, blog editor theme. Let me delete for now Elementor. And let me delete also Royal Elementor add-on. Okay, so we have delete all these. Next part, we are going to install the theme which compatible with WordPress blog editor or Gutenberg. There are a lot of themes which compatible with the blog editor. So we will go to, let me refresh one time. So we will see our dashboard. There is nothing extra feature. So there is still WordPress element, Royal Elementor, because we need to change our theme. So let's click on appearance themes, and so as you can see here 2025 it's actually blog editor theme, but you can click add theme and you can find there are a lot of themes which compatible with blog editor. So if I scroll down, mostly popular theme, let me tell you here, we have a cadence theme which is pretty fast theme. You can use it's you need to build your website using WordPress blog editor if you choose this particular theme. And then 2021, 2022, all these are blog editor themes. Generate Press is also one of those which is popular for blog editor. You also can Astra theme has option, either you can go with Elementor template pre-build or Gutenberg templates. So let me show you now. We will install Astra theme. Click on install Astra theme and activate Astra theme. A lot of people use Astra theme to build business websites because Astra has pre-built layouts. Even you wanna customize your website using blog editor or Elementor, both options Astra have. So let me delete this Royal add-on Elementor kit theme. So we have now Astra theme. So Astra theme, when we activate here, you will see in the sidebar there is a Astra option. So let's click on Astra dashboard. So this is the dashboard for Astra theme, where we have some setting: site identity, header builder, footer builder, color, layout, blog options. All these options compatible with blog editor. You can either click here, go to customizer to customize these settings. Before we go to customize, we have to install some of the template compatible with blog editor. Let's click on starter template, and here enter the starter templates. Build any kind of website in minutes with 300 plus stunning templates. And you can build any type of niche website, if it's a e-commerce store business or a portfolio, restaurant, food, anything. You have to click here, start building now. It will install one of the plugin, we call it starter templates. You can use this plugin with Elementor also. And this is the dashboard of this particular plugin. And upper side you have option, you also can build a website using AI website builder. If you choose this option, you have to click here, start build website using AI, build a website with AI. And AI feature powered by ZipWP tool to help you build your website using AI. So next, I will also show you how to use AI website builder. There are a lot of AI website builders. I'm using Hostinger hosting because Hostinger has also AI builder, which is you can build any type of website in minutes. So we will click here, build with templates. And this is the time it will ask you, you wanna build your website using Elementor or blog editor. So this time we will choose blog editor, and it will sync the template library and give you bunch of options to choose from for the templates. There are a lot of templates you can see here. And these templates compatible with blog editor. You also can choose from upper dots here options, blog editor, Elementor, then it will show you Elementor template. So now we have chosen here blog editor. Now you have to choose what type of website you want to build. You want to build a blog, you have to choose blog section, e-commerce. Let's click on e-commerce. Then it will give you pre-built e-commerce templates. Most of them are free, but there are also options for the premium. If you want to choose premium, you want to build a digital download store, or you want to sell digital product with WordPress, you can go with the digital download store, this template. This template you will able to customize your website with blog editor, because we choose blog editor here. So okay, so let's choose this template, digital download store. Example, you want to build e-commerce website. If you want to build there is some other option for e-commerce. Number one is also free. Here both of them are free, and then keep scroll down. Clothing store also free template here. Skin cleanser store, cycle shop, and scroll down, Ayurvedic products. And you can also see these templates by clicking on them, how they look like. Okay, so you have to choose your template first from here. So I will choose digital download store. Let's click on it, and it will show you how your template will look like. And we will able to customize this particular template with blog editor. Now first step here, left side, to choose your website logo. You have to click here, upload file for logo, and then choose your logo and click select. Now we have a logo in our header section. Okay, and then there is an option logo width. You can adjust the logo width according how bigger you want to show your logo here. So this looks perfect. And then there is an option to choose website fonts. You can choose any fonts you like from the list here. Okay, so I will go with this one. And color palette, which color you want to keep your web for your website, you need to choose from the here options. So I will go with the blue here, or I can match the color with my logo. Okay, this one. After you choose your font and color palette, next we have to click continue. And in this option, you have to select features, what feature you want on your website. So there are already selected some. You cannot uncheck them because those plugins will include in the template. We choose this template. We choose digital download templates. So that's why they are saying you need to also install. We will also install these plugins in order to run your that particular template. So we have to keep select them, and you can see here number 3 option e-commerce. It will install WooCommerce plugin. For WooCommerce, if you wanna learn about WooCommerce, how to add product categories and other things, we have also WooCommerce tutorial. You can watch that tutorial complete. And then we have SEO search visibility. It will install SEO plugin for your website. So you have to select the options or feature you want. Appointment and booking. If you are building appointment or business booking website, you have to choose this one also. Website email. If you want to manage email directly from WordPress, you also have to choose this one. Free live chat. If you want to enable free live chat on your website. So I will only select this option for now, and then it will give you information. The following plugin will be installed and activate for the selected feature. So the plugin comes with these plugins. Okay, so you don't have option to remove these plugin because these plugin are already pre-selected for this particular template. We have a Woo payment, Sure rank. If you uncheck here, it will be unchecked from the list. And easy digital download, which allow you to sell digital product. Okay, and after you see your plugin, the following plugin will be installed. I have no issue with that. So let me click on continue, and you have to put your information here, your name, email address, and some other features options, and click start build my website. Now it will take little bit time. It will install some of the pre-built designs or templates in your WordPress dashboard. So we have successfully import all the template content, and now it's time to check our website. Click on view your website, and now we will able to see how our website look like. This looks amazing. Keep scroll down, we have a video section and some beautiful icons or call to action. Our themes, you can sell your digital products here. Our plugin, you can change all these options. If you want to sell a physical product, you can also sell physical product, not only digital. You can sell any type of product with this template. You only have to change from our theme to your categories, and then our theme, you can make this section for another products. And then we have nice information about, and then testimonial, and then we have some other information. So footer section, we can customize our footer section. So now this template, we can customize this template using WordPress block editor. So instead, earlier you see here option added with Elementor, because that was a website was compatible with Elementor, but this website also has option to edit page. We have to edit the page in the Elementor. There is a edit with Elementor. So if I show you website pages, I will go to pages, click all pages. So all those pages will be compatible with WordPress blog editor. We need to edit every single page using WordPress blog editor. So we have some pages like cart, confirmation, checkout, my account, product, shop page. All these pages we need to customize using blog editor. And this is our home page where we have a label front page. As you can see, there is no edit with Elementor option because we are not using Elementor now. We will use blog editor. In WordPress blog editor, how to customize the header and footer section. Let me show you first this one. So when we go to our website front page, there is an option for customize, and this option also available in the WordPress panel appearance, and click on customize. The same option will be open. Once your customize area open, there are some settings you can use in order to build header and footer. Under the customize, you see here there is the option global if you want to make changes globally on your website. Also option header and footer. So in the blog editor, we customize our header and footer options or header and footer section using these ways, because we don't have any Royal Elementor plugin for now, which we can build our different layouts for now, because in the blog editor, in the customize area, there are all the settings. You have to customize these settings. But sometime you install the theme. That's depend on your theme, how what type of theme you're going to install. Mostly themes comes with the different setting or theme settings, but all the settings will be visible in the customize section here. In the Astra theme, we have these settings like global, header, post type, general, footer. But if you install any other blog editor theme, these settings might be changed. So let's click on first global to see what options we have. In the global first option, we have a typography where we can change our website fonts. Just click one click, you will able to change your website font totally. As you can see here, all the font has been changed. Then body font, base font, heading font, you can change all the fonts as your requirements. Next option, colors. You can change your website color using the option colors. You can choose color palettes. You can change right away from here, and you also can make changes to the colors according the different sections. If you want to example change color for your website site background, it will change whole background. Sometime you want to use dark background in the websites, you have to use site background and switch to black here, and your website will be change the background. So content background you can also change from here. Okay, as you can see here, you can see the changes. Sometime it may take time. You have to stay, and to see the changes you have to publish it from here. We have ascent and links, heading, h1 heading. If you want to change heading color, if I open any blog post, and you can see here the title, this is the title of blog post, and you can change color for that from the h1 heading, because heading is h1 here. So you can change this color to something else. As you can see right away, it changed the color of headings. Next, we can change color for the body text. Body text is here, and borders. You can change color for the borders, the border areas of your website. If you want to revert back the changes, just click the little refresh icon here, and you will back to normal. And don't forget to click publish every time you make changes. Container option we use in WordPress blog editor. If you want to build a website with a full width, let me show you now the width. It's something like box layout. But if you choose here number 3 option full width, and your website will change to full width here right away. There is a space, but full width you will able to make changes to the full width if you want. Container style if you want unboxed, or box style. If you don't want box style, you can select unboxed style. Container width is 1200 pixel. You can make changes the width of your website. That means, let's go back, and next is button. If you want to make changes to the button colors, anything on your website, you can use the settings. So there is a option. First you can choose the button style. I want to choose this style, looks good with the border little bit. Okay, then there is a option text color above the button, background color of the button. This way you can make changes to the buttons. Border color, you can make changes to the border color of the buttons. You also can change font for the buttons, padding, border width. So let's, for example, border width, I want to pick 2, and there is a border with the color. If I put 5 value in the border width 5, there is a more border on the buttons, which look little bit professional. Okay, and you also can change hover color. When someone hover on the button, you have to change in the hover. For the hover color, you have to look here, background color and next color, hover color. You have to change this hover color, example blue, this way. Now if I hover on the button, there is a blue color on the hover. You can make something beautiful this way. And now let's check after the global what setting we have. Header. So in the header setting, it always, when you use blog editor, it will open this way, the header panel, where you can customize your header. There are 3 rows, 1 2 3, and in the middle row you can see my mouse here. There is some elements like in the middle menu, this one, site title, this one, logo, account icon, edd cart, the cart. You can make adjustment. For example, if you want to make this menu to the little bit this side, you have to drag your primary menu icon to the other box, and now menu will be stick nearby the logo, as you can see here. Now switch back, drag to middle, your menu will be in the middle. You want to change color of your header, you have to click here in the very starting of the row, primary header, click on it and go to design and change the background for your header. Okay, you need to publish it. Border color, you can also change the border color of your theme. So let me put some padding. Okay, this would not be effective if transparent header is enabled, so we have to disable transparent header. Okay, let's go to general, go back and check if there is a transparent. Yeah, there is a option transparent header. Click on it and you can enable the transparent header if you want. It transparent header will be activate to whole website this way. This is now transparent header. Let's click on design. You can now change the design for the transparent header. You can change, example, the menu color. You have to look here, menu color, and make changes to the color this way. And look here, always look in the sometime your header section can be transparent whole. You have to always look into, first you have to go to header section and look at the elements, what elements in the header we have. You can follow here or you can follow this box. So header types is a transparent. There is transparent. You can enable header or disable it. It's up to you. So if you disable the transparent header, now click on design. Now you can completely make changes to the background, anything. Example, background overlay, primary header. This is the primary header. Background, under the background overlay, let's try to change color. Yeah, we can change color from here. Transparent header, below header, that means second last row. Above header is a top row. So example, if you want to make a 3 row in the header, you want to add some menu in the upper header, you have to drag your items to the first row this way. Now your header has two layouts. We call it top header and middle header. This way you can add items to the top menu. Just to drag it back to the middle row. So always follow the rows. Okay, now I need to make all these. Let me fix my, I wanna little bit this color. Okay, now below header, for example, you have something in the top header. I wanna add example pages, important pages of website in the top header. So I will click this pencil, this plus icon in the top header. And for example, you want to add button, you have to click button, and button will be added to the top row this way. You can drag your button to the middle if you want, or right side, this side, this side. For example, you want to make it contact us for business website, you can use this button. You don't want a button, you want a something else, click again plus icon and choose from the option. Example, you want to display the menu important pages, select from the options secondary menu. Secondary menu. Okay, now we will have another secondary menu where we can display our pages. This main menu here middle, you can make it category menu, or if you want to keep a single menu, you can avoid the top row. Let's click on secondary menu, click on it, and then look at left side, we have option secondary menu general, configure menu from here, click on it, and now go to second one, secondary menu. Don't touch primary menu. This is the primary menu, but if you want to change primary menu, you have to click on the primary menu, edit menu. Let's click in the secondary menu. We don't have yet secondary menu, but we can make directly from here. Click create menu, name it secondary menu, and scroll down, click next. Okay, now we have create secondary menu, click add items. Now you have to choose pages you want to display in the top row. I want to display contact, about, that's all. So now our header has pages in the top row. Okay, we have a middle row, you can change, you can add something else in the middle, but in the top row you can display your important pages here. If you want to display social icons, so let me go back from, click on header again, and now let's delete from the top row secondary menu. It will be deleted from here. Now we will click again this plus icon to find the social. Here it is, social. Now I have add social on the top row. Here it is. You want to change color of the top row, or you want to add your own social media icons, click one time on this element we just add one time, and look here left side, it will give you option to make changes. For example, Facebook, click on it, and downside you will see option URL, put your Facebook URL there one by one. Okay, and then if you want to show label, enable the show label, and it will show labels. Now let's talk about you want to design your social icon. Always For the design, always look at near the general design option. Icon color, let's change the icon color. Okay, you want to make it blue, that's okay. Now it looks beautiful. This way, if you want to add something else nearby the social media icon, you have to click again the plus icon and choose the second option. Second, anything else you want to add. You have a limited option here like button, search, wasted one, wasted two, secondary, HTML. HTML you can use if you want to display HTML something. Okay, but there are some other options. Language switcher is locked, but you need to unlock it. So same to the footer section. If you wanna change in the website footer, you have to go back, and instead of header section in the customize area, look at footer section. Click on footer and scroll all the way down to the footer also here. So you will able to see the changes right way. In the footer section, you will see there is a 3 row same as a header, but in the footer we have a middle row also items here, and in the down row, bottom row, we also have items. So there are items filled in the middle row and bottom row. So example, you want to change the copyright text, you have to look at bottom row and middle because it's in the middle. So look at here, copyright, it's here, click on it, and here look left side, it will give you option to make changes to the copyright text. And you want to change the payment icon, you have to look at HTML because it's in the HTML format. If you want to change or remove anything, just to click on X to remove the elements. Example, you want to change logo, click on HTML number 1 because it's HTML number 1 in the starting of bottom row. So look at here, it's actually image. How you can change this image? It's in the box. So you have to click here, middle, edit, or you can click on first delete this image, delete totally, and click add media. And after that, choose your logo. Let me choose example this logo. Click insert into post, and now our logo is here. We need to adjust it. Click on the logo in the box and look at the corner to adjust it. So after this, you can see, you can look at how much width or height you need, you can adjust it. Okay, so now you want to change the menu in the footer section. You have to look at the middle row, wizard 1 is here, company. Let's click on wizard 1 and click got it, and then you have to look in the options what we have in the company. There is a theme plugin, these pages, click on the box, it's actually clickable box, click on it inside, and it's, you will have idea what it's used here. So it's used here navigation menu. So you have to either make multiple menus you will able to display in the e section. Then you have to select those menu here. Example, we just create a header section menu, right? So let me choose that one. I name it my menu, my new menu. Let's choose this one, and now it will be changed. Okay, so because there is only one item, let's choose my menu. You remember in the starting we add some items to the menu section. So let me give you quickly example to create one more menu, so I will able to show you. Example, you want to make first menu company information. So let's go back to the WordPress dashboard, click on appearance and menu. So we have to make 4 menu, you wanna display 4. If you wanna display 3 items but there is 4 rows, so click on the very first of middle row, primary footer, click. So you have to configure your footer very carefully to choose the column, how many column you required. If you required more column, then you can select here 5 column, and it will give you immediately access to the 5 column. Okay, so you also can choose here stack or inline layout, and width or height. You can also adjust height of the footer section. Vertical alignment, you want to make it middle or top. So now let me give you example here. You also can click here the icon, pencil icon, and example this product you want to change to information links. You can directly click this little icon to immediately move to that particular section or that particular footer visit. Example from product. Let's change its actually title. When you click in the box downside, and you will see there is a title here under the title upper side. Select with the mouse. Example important links. Now it will be changed. Next, you have to select a menu where you have important link. Click on the menu and select the menu. You have to make a different menu as I explained earlier, and you can name the menu match with the title. Important links, make the menu name important links. Term about us or other sport. You can make different options. In the menu, when you create menu, you can add their pages or categories, anything. So let me click back 2 times. To create menu, you also can create menu from the customizer here. Click on menu, scroll down, click create new menu, and the example I will name it important links, because this menu I will display here under the important thing. Now don't select anything here, just click normally next. Now you have to decide what type of link you want to add under important link. Click add item. Example, you want to add home, contact, about, recipe, and example shop, and you can change different you can add different pages. If you want to add categories, then you have to skip the option here pages. You have to look here. Example, you are working on e-commerce website and you want to add categories to the menu. You always have to look at categories or product categories. Here downside product category, and because we don't have any category now, we will make the category. But as this is a digital download plugin we are using, so it gave you option here download categories. So these are the category for the digital download. So it here on the list you will see pages, post. You also can add any post to the menu. Download, product, category, tags, format. It give you more option to add to the menu. Here click publish. Now we have this link, important links. Now we will go back to the same option here. Click back, or you can immediately click the pencil icon here to move to that option. Go back, click on footer. After footer, okay, here footer, and important link, look at the visit. It's a visit 2, because in the number 2 it says. So click on visit 2, the same will be open. Click within the box. Now you have to change that menu. We just make an important link. So if you not see here, we just make it. Just do one thing. First publish your recent work and refresh one time. Then you will able to see your new menu. So go to footer again and click on visit 2, because in the visit 2 we have important links. Click on box And now you will see important link. Here it is. We just make it. And now it will be changed here in the footer. This way you can add different lines of menus. Okay, let's move to some other options we have here under the customizer. You can review all the options they have, like post type, where you will able to change layout for your blog, single blog post, single page, example single page. What single page mean? About us page, contact us page, any individual page we call single page. Let's click on about us page. So you have to check how your about us page look like. Now here the setting is for the single page. Example, this is the single page. So first, container layout, you want to keep it width or you want to keep it normal. Select normal, and the page layout will be changed to the normal, not too much width. You want to add a sidebar, you will see sidebar somewhere. Example, narrow, it will be narrow layout of your pages, especially pages, because so we went into the option single page. If we go back, you have a single post, then you will able to make changes for the single post. Next, container style, you wanna make boxed layout of the page, then you have to choose here boxed. You wanna add sidebar to the pages, every page you have to select right sidebar or left sidebar, and now pages have sidebar. Okay, so these are the setting you can do for your every type of post. Example, you are working on e-commerce website, you might see the option under blog archive or product archive. Let's go back, click on general. In the general, if you want to enable breadcrumbs, sidebar, if you want to configure sidebar, so if I click on any blog post, let me go back to my home page. So we will able to see our blog post if it has a sidebar. So let's click on any blog post, example this. Click on visit our blog, or I have to go to blog page. For the blog page, you always have to visit post, all post, as I explained earlier. We don't have any blog post now, so we cannot check this one. You have to create a lot of blog post. Blog post, when you create it, also help you and is SEO of your website. Then let's check other setting, sidebar. Click on it, and you will able to configure your sidebar here. Next, scroll to top button. If you want to enable it, it will add a top button here, little button. When someone click, it will jump them to back to top. If I enable, you will see here button this side. Yeah, here it is, and now it's also visible again here. If you want to keep it enable for the desktop or only for the mobile, you have to display, click on display on only desktop, then it will not visible on the mobile device. You can adjust it. If you want to add this icon to this side, left side, select left. You want to adjust the how big you want to make this little icon, how big. And don't forget to click publish always when you make changes. Next is accessibility. It's a global highlight, you can check for the colors. Block editor, so we will keep it comfort. Some other options we have, we can skip this one. Easy digital download, easy digital download, where you will able to see the layouts. So why we see this option when you start working on your business website, not product website or e-commerce website, you might not see this option easy digital download, but you will see other option. Why I see this option easy digital download? Because I have this particular plugin installed. If I go to plugins, install plugin, you remember when we install a blog editor theme, it comes with some plugin, right? So easy digital download was there. So when you install any new plugin on your WordPress website, it give you somewhere options so you can customize that particular plugin. So I hope you understand it. The options here in the customizer, according your plugins you use, it might have more option if you use many plugins. If less plugin, those are the default option like global, header, post type, general, footer. These are the default. Okay. Then if you are working on e-commerce website, online store, you will always see this option in the blog editor WooCommerce, where you will able to make changes to the your WooCommerce store, general, product catalog, single product. If you want to make changes to the single product, if I click any single product here, because yeah, definitely we have product, click on any product. Okay, so this is the single product, this is the product. So if I want to make changes, I can easily click select normal here. It will change layout. If I choose here sidebar, right sidebar, it will add sidebar to the product page. Okay, then you can choose what type of things you want to display here. Category, it will display category, title, rating, price, sorted description, metas. You have to uncheck what type of option you don't want to display. Let me go back. Let me pick any other product so I will able to explain. Okay, let's click on this product. Product title area, and let's layout to. Okay, and let's hide the title, so it will hide this title. Yeah, let me go back. So these are setting in the product catalog. If you have a shop page, let's click on shop page. When you click on shop page, immediately go to, actually we don't have that products, any product here related to the, so we will able to make changes because we are in WooCommerce area. But if you want to make changes to the easy digital download products, because our store digital download, so you have to go to those options. These are digital download product, that's why we are not able to make changes in the WooCommerce. In the WooCommerce option, you only able to make changes here if you are using physical product. If you are not using any third plugin, easy digital download example, then you can make changes to the WooCommerce area. If you have a normal e-commerce store, you deliver product, ship, you have a shipping, and then you can use WooCommerce to make changes. Now we will use easy digital download to make changes. Sorry for that. So if I click on any product, these are actually a product link with easy digital download plugin. So that's why these setting might be different. Now we will click on a single product. Now we can make changes here. Number 3 option, single product. Okay, now you will see make we will make different changes, so you will able to see it. Now let's add first sidebar. Okay, you can see we have a sidebar here, but in the sidebar we have nothing. If I hide sidebar, and this space will be covered, no sidebar. Okay, and let's change sidebar. Let's choose other layout, normal layout, to see if it changed the layout. sometime you not see the changes. Reason there are cookies in your browser. You have to clear your cookies, and then you will see the changes. If I select the normal here, also no sidebar. Okay, now it's perfect. So now if I choose here full width, now product will be full width, as you can see, but full width not look good. So we will change to option default. Yeah, it look more better. Same way you can make changes to the design of single product. Design have limited options here. You will see limited option in the block editor. You can get more options using third party plugin. Okay, so now let's talk about widgets. These are the same widget we use in the footer. We have a widget 2, widget 3, widget 4. You can make changes. Site identity option. In the site identity, you will able to also make changes to the logo. Click on logo and site icon. Let's click on site title and logo setting, and it will bring back to you your logo. So my logo, the backend looking red, I have to fix it. How you can fix it? You can fix by following the your mouse. You have to bring your mouse to the corner of your header where you want to make changes, and go to design and background. Click on refresh little icon. It will become default color, or you can make changes this way. Okay, publish. Now we have changed. Okay, so this way you can work on your website if you're using blog editor and customizer setting. Now let's talk about how to edit any page in the blog editor. Same edit with Elementor. Okay, so now we will go to about our page, about us. Now we will edit example this page with blog editor. You will see option only here, edit page. Click on edit page, or go to your website pages option, all pages, and edit your pages one by one. When you click on edit page, and you will see the layout, it give you option to make changes to the title, description, even images. Here the same page, when you hover your mouse, same in the Elementor, you will able to make changes to the that specific area. Example, this title. Click on that title, we make it easy. Click on it, or click two times, or select the title, select this title with the mouse, and it's more easy than Elementor. You have to just you want to make changes, just select with the normally with the mouse and start typing. Example, welcome to Preet Tech Idea. This is how it is easy with a blog editor. Then what we do, click on it, double click, and it will be select. When you double click, it will become a background with a blue. So that means it's ready. You can start typing with the mouse. So example, I'm going to write here about us. Okay, now let's talk about how you can make changes. While you write, immediately look at right side. Right side you will have some option like general, style, advanced. When you click on style, you will able to make changes to the color or style of this particular area. So if you wanna make changes to the bigger area, the area here, whole area, click somewhere there. Okay, click somewhere there, and same it will open you again settings, different setting. But if you hover your mouse to the description only, it will you will able to make changes to the description area. Okay, so example, we are going to make changes to the this description here, the words here, these words. So I have selected somewhere, and the box selected here with the blue line. And I will go to right side. First option, alignment. For this particular paragraph, if you want to align middle, and you will keep see here, it will changes. Okay, example, you want to keep a default, no setting, just uncheck all these options. Heading is disabled. If I enable heading, there is another heading. You can start, enter here, heading. Okay, and then you can select h2 heading, it is, or h3 heading, 1 to h6, one heading 1 to one heading 6. It will help you in SEO as well. So your page must have from h2 heading go down h3, h4, h5, h6, how it works structure. So having h2, having h tags help you in SEO. So because search engines mostly focus on h heading, if there is, they pick the content from. So I disable heading. Okay, disable. Then subheading option, separator. Let's click separator and then choose the style of separator. Okay, if you want dynamic content. Dynamic content we always use if you want to display your backend content like a blog post or pages somewhere, or you want to link this particular paragraph to something, your content. Let's click on style where you can change the style of this description. Let's click on subheading where you can make changes to the color this way, and typography where you can change font of this particular paragraph. Click on the typography, family font, and choose other font. Okay, the font will change right away, as you can see. Font size where you can adjust the size. Always use minimum 16, not less than that, because that become invisible for the some devices. So always keep minimum 8, try to keep it 17, 18 minimum. Description for the titles you can keep it around 22, 24, 26, 27, up to 30 for the titles. If I enter here 22, it will become bigger. So let's put 18. Weight of the text, if you want to add weight, it will become like a bold. Then you can design style of the text, italic, transform, decoration. Every setting you will find right side. If I click on this title, and now these settings for this title. Okay, you want to change any image, example background image. First you have to look where this image is located. You have to click on the corner. If you see there is image only in this area, so we will click this area and find the image option somewhere. Now image is also here in the upper side. Let's click on this side, upper side, anywhere, and scroll down. You will see option somewhere for the to change this image. Let's click on style. Yeah, under the style we found this image, particular image. Click change image. Now this way you can change any image in the background. This will be changed right away. If you want to remove image, just simple remove it. Example this, I want to add this image. Okay, now we have changed image. Same to the title, description to change. You want to change these things, always hover the mouse and see if there is a hover effects. If there is a hover effect, you can change it. Click on it and look here, starting number, ending number 3 instead of 3, 7, and it will be changed to 7. Keep scroll down, you have a meet my team images. Click on the image, and here you have option to change image right side, this image here. And there is a text. Click on the text of name, double click, or select it. Simply change image, change the title or name of person. This is very easy with block editor. Now let's talk about if you want to add something more pre-built widget to the page. It's not enough. If you think you want to add something else, click on design library. You can use this design library. Why we are saying this design library? Why? Let me show you why. Go to back, look at the same to the easy digital download plugin. When we install Astra, it install one of the plugin you remember, starter templates we call it. So Spectra or starter template, here are both plugin. So using these third party plugin which will give you, some of them give you pre-built design library you can use to the pages. You don't need to create lines or title manually. So if you want to do it manually, click on this plus icon, block inserter, and you have to start dropping here, dragging here. You want to write example call to action, you want to drag here, and now you have a call to action option here or visit. You want to make changes, start, type, select, click on the button. When you click on button, go to general and see the option number 2 button. You can change style of button. Go to style to change its color, select the color for the button, sorry for that, for the button. Yeah, I have to go again to the button and scroll down to see the option for the button color. If you want button, someone click here read more, and you have to look option link, and you have to put that link. Someone click here, they will go to this particular link. Icon, you can change the icon of button, additional button, and let's click on style, description, spacing, layout. Okay, let's click on layout to find, let's select other button. Now we need to make changes to the title here, button, heading. Okay, description, spacing. So you can make changes to the different items. So example, you want to delete any item from the page, you have to select that particular item. Okay, example, you want to delete call to action, this, click on it, and it will give you options here, three dot upper side. Click on it, scroll down to see delete, something similar to Elementor. Click delete. Now the whole element deleted from the block editor. Now you want to drag, you want to display Google Maps, you will find in the blocks, always find in the blocks item you want to use in the blog, in the post, in the page. Example Google Map, or example media library, you want to display media or images, you have to drag image gallery here, and then you have to select image, how many images you want to display. Example, I want to display images of the person, three. Okay, three images. Select, insert gallery. Now we have this gallery, and you can make changes to the gallery this side. Okay, image size, you can change it. Column, you can make 4 column or 2 column, this way. The setting always in the right side. You want to delete it again, click any image or click the whole element. If you want to select the whole element or whole block, you have to always click nearby the corners and click three dots, delete. So you have to check, example, you want to display blog post, you will find a post grid in the blocks, drag this, because right now we don't have any post, so it will not visible here. So you want to display reviews, there is a review also, drag it. Okay, so now you have a review section, you can make changes, any changes. Image, click on the image, and this side you will find image option. Example image, let's select any image. Okay, and you can add features. Nice. And feature 2, quality. Okay, and this way you can add reviews one by one. Let me delete it. You want to display social share on the near the buttons or anywhere pre-built. Example, under this particular title, example, welcome to pre-tech id, you want to add one button. So you have to look at button in the blocks. Where it is, here it is button. It's two buttons. We will find single button or search in the blocks button. We will find button here, button, and drag it exactly under this particular title. And now we are able to add button under this. Add text, add the text, contact us. Okay, you want to give space between the title and button. There are two ways to make space. So now we need to add space under the title, right? Click on the title, and to give space always go to advanced option. Okay, example, you wanna use pre-build space, so you have to search in the block spacer. Okay, and drag this spacer between the element where you wanna give space and adjust the space. If you're happy with the space, check it. Okay, if not, click again, hover the mouse to the space element, click one time and adjust again. Okay, click downside to see changes, click again middle to adjust. Okay, this way you can do it. Click save changes. So this way you can add different types of WordPress blocks to your pages to make changes. Now let's talk about pre-built design library. Let's click on design library. In the design library, you have to find the elements you want to use. There are multiple types of, example, hero, you want to add image with that title. Example, this image with the title, click insert. So you have to get access to, you have to follow these steps to access it. Okay, so now let's talk about what else, what are the plugins. You also can use third party plugin which can help you get to give pre-built stuff. Let's go to plugins, add new plugin, click on add new plugin. Now I will simply search here blocks, block. It will give you some of the plugin which give you access to use their blocks, pre-built blocks. Example, Gutenberg essential block. Okay, let me install it and activate. Keep in mind the color of this is pink, so later on we have a new option here, like design library, and new option with the pink. We can use, click and use their plugins. Click activate first plugin. So after activate, we have a new feature, because we add a plugin. So let me skip this one for now. Okay, let me basic. Okay, we can click on enable templates. There are 2800 ready Gutenberg templates. Enable templates. Now we enable the templates. Now we have a more templates. Okay, click finish. So now we have installed the essential block, one more plugin to use pre-built stuff. So this page, I only need to save first our change, to save the changes and refresh one time. Always when you have new changes, new install feature, refresh one time. Now you will see there is not only one option, two more options. template and save page in the template. Okay, so scroll down little bit where you want to add pre-built stuff. Click here downside with the mouse. When you see type to choose a block, that's the time to choose block now. Click on template and you will able to find a lot of pre-built stuff here. Just you have to keep click insert. To use these features, I think you need to log in to their system, and then you will able to click insert and start using their pre-built blocks. There are a lot of plugin you can find out in the plugins, add plugin and search for block. Same to the Elementor. If you not find any good template in the Elementor, and you wanna use for free, because if you are looking for pre-built template with Elementor, you need to upgrade to Elementor Pro. I have give link in description for the discount if you wanna use Elementor Pro. Elementor Pro give you pre-built template, a lot of template they have. But if you not wanna, if you wanna looking for the plugin, third party plugin, so always keep in mind, don't use too much plugin. Too much plugin will slow down your website progress. So always use plugin which are required. In the next session, we will talk about some of the recommended plugin for your business you can use. You can optimize your WordPress, you can speed optimize, you can security optimize your security. We will talk about the plugins. Okay, so for the blocks you have to find the plugin for the blocks, and for the Elementor you have to search here Elementor. We are not going to install Elementor. You have to look other plugin like essential add-on for Elementor. That means this plugin give you essential add-ons for the Elementor. For these you must have activate first Elementor. If you're using block editor, these might not work because these add-ons only for the Elementor. Example, premium add-on for the Elementor, it give you pre-built 90 plus Elementor widget plus 580 templates, pre-built template. You have to activate it. Before you activate this one premium add-on, you have to activate Elementor first. Then you also have to use definitely Elementor theme. You can use normal Elementor theme. You don't need to go with the block editor. If you're happy to go with Elementor, you have to first decide that you wanna start making your website with Elementor or block editor. I give you both option. I teach you both ways. So you have to decide first if you wanna use Elementor this plugin. Also the pre-built layouts. So let me give you option for the themes. Go to appearance, click on themes. But with the Astra theme, you can definitely install Elementor. Okay, if you choose Astra theme, because Astra also support Elementor. So now let's click on add theme. This time you have to look for the theme compatible with Elementor. You can use normal Hello Elementor theme for those. If you wanna try out those plugins, pre-built layouts, you can use this one. Some other themes, Hello Biz also Elementor based, and Cadence is block editor, and some other like a Royal Elementor kit we earlier. You can use those plugin with this one definitely, because this compatible with Elementor. So you have to look at the themes which compatible with the Elementor. How you will know? Just click on any theme, detail and review, and check in the description if it support Elementor. Okay, and you can see here this theme also compatible. Storefront work perfectly with all page builder like Elementor, Weber Builder, Breezy. So it compatible with all type of page builder. So you can easily use this one for e-commerce website. Okay, so now let's talk about some of the important plugin I recommend and I also use for WordPress website. So let's go to plugin option, install, click on first install plugin. Now we have to check how many plugin we have. 7 plugin. We will not exceed more than 15 is a good number of plugin. We are not, less plugin you use, you are going to put less pressure on your hosting. So always keep in mind, do not use too much plugins. So the plugin is deactivated, just to remove them. So we are not going to keep them heavy on the system. Now let's click on add plugin. Let me show you now the plugin you can use to expand the functionality or feature of WordPress. First plugin let's talk about. You have to click on popular to see the popular plugin. What popular plugin it has? Number one, you can see definitely Elementor page builder. You can use Elementor page builder if you're using, if you decide to use Elementor based theme. Next, we use Yoast SEO plugin if you wanna work on search engine optimization, if you wanna optimize your website. But I use rank math is alternative of Yoast SEO. For rank math, we have a lot of tutorial. You can watch those tutorial if you wanna improve your website. You can search on my channel rank math and you will find a lot of tutorial about rank math. Scroll down, you need this plugin definitely, contact form 7, in order to make contact forms. Right now, let's check out if we have any plugin or any feature that support forms. You can explore all the features we have, but I can see here if there is any plugin for the contact forms, you will see somewhere here. Contact form, WP form, all the third party plugin for the to build forms. So let's first choose this one also, contact form 7. Okay, we will later on we will activate them all. So I choose contact form 7 to build forms. Classic editor, this is the basic classic editor for to edit post or edit page if you want to use this one with the block editor. So you can also use classic editor. Block editor, classic editor is the opposite here. WooCommerce, you need this plugin in order to activate e-commerce functionality. You see in the WordPress when you build online store, this plugin always there. WooCommerce. WooCommerce is popular plugin to enable selling, enable e-commerce functionality on the WordPress. Next plugin I personally use, Light Speed Cache. This is the speed optimization plugin. Okay, what this do? This will compress your WordPress pages. This will help your website to improve the speed of your website. You have to consider this one if you have a heavy website or if you want to optimize website speed. You can activate this one and you can see, review the features or options it has. Okay, then we have a anti-spam plugin. You can use this plugin to avoid spamming on your WordPress website. The best anti-spam protection to block spam comments and spam in the contact form. This is nice plugin. This will avoid someone to do spamming on your website in the contact form. Some people just put the wrong email address. They try to do spamming. So this plugin will block them. WP form is alternative of contact form 7. If you don't want to use contact form 7, if you're looking for something easy plugin, easy to drag like Elementor, you can use WP form. Easy form builder for WordPress. You can not only build a contact form, you also can build a payment form, survey, and more forms. So using this WP form plugin. Next plugin we have here, all-in-one WP migration. What this do? With the help of this plugin, you will able to back up your website, or if you want to migrate your website to new server, this is the free. Actually, all these plugins are free. I'm going to talk about free plugins you can consider to expand the functionality of your website. So you can see here gold standard WordPress migration backup, site transfer. You can use this plugin. Next plugin is very important. We almost everyone have to install this one if you wanna index your website to the Google. Once we build our website, right, we want to index our website to the Google system. We have to use this plugin. So let me show you some of the plugin I have explained here. I have already activate on one of my website, so you have idea once so you activate those plugin what feature you get inside it. Let me quickly show you my website. Okay, so this is the dashboard of my WordPress website, my personal website. You can see number 2 option, Sitekit. It's the same plugin here, Sitekit by Google. So let me show you how you can add your website to the Google system. What you required. First, once you activate this plugin, you have to open new tab into your browser and search for Google Search Console. And you will find first website Google Search Console. Click on it and click on Start Now. You have to create account with Google Search Console. Once you create an account with Google Search Console, let me show you my Google Search Console. Just you have to create account with them. And once you activate plugin here, go to the plugin. This is the plugin I'm using. Go to the plugin, click setting. If you're doing this first time, you will see option here, connect service first time. You have to look for example search console is here. So let me give you let's activate this one. So I think that's better way. And activate and click on activate. So now it will activate on your WordPress website. It will start processing. Now it will ask you, congratulations, the Sitekit plugin activated. So start setup. We have to click on start setup and make sure you already create your account with Google Search Console. Then it will ask you to sign in with the Google. That's why once you create account here, and you will able to log in then from your plugin, and it will able to index your website immediately to the Google search system. After you do this process, come back to your Google Search Console. Let me show you how Google Search Console look like. So this is my personal Google Search Console. So first option, you have to select your website here. Once you select your website here, you will able to check overview, how many views you get, overview, give you option, performance, how many clicks you get. You have to important option here is pages under the indexing, where you will able to see how many pages has been indexed in the Google. Always see here. If you scroll down, you will see the error, the reason why you are not page not indexed in the Google. Then you have to look at the errors and you need to fix it. We also have a tutorial about Google Search Consoles. And next, under the indexing, videos. If your website has video, it will show you how many video already indexed in the green, how many not. Then scroll down, you will able to see the reason why it's not. Sitemap. When you do this process, sitemap actually tell Google how many pages your website has, how many blog posts it has. As you can see in my sitemap, discover pages, some of 155, 185, 111. These are the pages. Actually, it tell from directly from your website to the Google Search Console how much content your website has. It give information to the Google and tell to Google, hey, this website I just index and these are the pages website has, and it will request to index them. So this way you can use a third-party plugin to expand functionality. So let me go back from the plugin and we will talk about other plugin. So earlier we talked about, let's click on popular first. So earlier we talked about this plugin to speed optimize, light speed cache. I already have this one. Scroll down and you will see new option always. When you activate your new plugin, you will see in the left side panel, it will give you more option because you activate more features. So we have to look at site speed cache option, and inside it you have see a lot of option like cache, CDN, image optimization, page optimization, any website page you wanna optimize it. Okay, why I recommend you should use Hostinger? Because Hostinger has, if I click on dashboard and my website, this is my website dashboard, click WordPress overview. If you're using, I will recommend to choose minimum business plan to get this option. Okay, so now scroll down, you will see option light speed. You have to enable easily and select advanced. You wanna select basic. Advanced, this present is good for most website and unlikely cause conflict. Okay, it will optimize. You can try first basic. If your website optimize, then well good. Otherwise you can try advanced. If your website is more response more good, you can keep on advanced. So this is the same plugin, but Hostinger give you one click optimization. Because I choose business plan of Hostinger business plan. So you have to check all the plugin you need in your business. If you're working on a business website, you might need some plugin like a booking to enable booking. Definitely we also need this one, so it will index your website to Google. Backup, to keep backup always safe. Form, to build a form on your website. And if you're working on online store, you definitely need WooCommerce too, so you will able to add products. When you activate WooCommerce, then only you will see these options: WooCommerce products. It able, you will able to add product, create categories. Otherwise, if you disable this plugin, all the option like WooCommerce, product, payment, analytic, marketing, all will be gone, because these features WooCommerce provide. You have to activate this plugin first. So you can check some other plugin for security. You can use WordFence security plugin. So it will help your website to tight security. So you have to follow the plugin option. Once you activate this plugin, just to refresh one time and scroll down, go to that plugin. You have to find this plugin in the options. Really simple SSL. You only need to use this plugin if your domain name or website does not have a SSL certificate to make your website secure. So this is really nice plugin. You only have to activate it, follow some steps, and your website will be secured. Even you don't have SSL certificate, it will enable SSL certificate. We have some other options. Updraft Plus is alternative of this plugin. Backup, all in backup, you can use all in backup or Updraft Plus. Which one you like, you can go with. So this is a plugin, Rank Math SEO, I use for SEO my website. Okay, I will give a link in description for those related plugins, where you just click and watch those video how you can optimize your website security. I will link in description for those videos, because I already have a videos in the description, almost popular video, you can try check out. And then we have all-in-one SEO. It's the alternative, another alternative of Rank Math. So for the SEO, we mostly use these only three plugin: all-in-one SEO, Rank Math SEO, and the first one, Yoast SEO. The plugin has word SEO. That means this plugin related to search engine optimization, SEO, to help you SEO your website. We use WP code. It's a little bit advanced. If you know how to put some custom codes, JavaScript, CSS codes on your website, then you have to use this plugin. Redirection, only we use if you use rank math SEO plugin, it has pre-built redirection. You can use that one for free. But if you don't want to use rank math, you can use redirection. Redirection means if your website has any page that does not work, you can redirect same page to another page. Okay, you can skip that page. So if you choose a Hostinger business plan, you will also get this tool, Hostinger tool. Inside the Hostinger tool, you will see nice feature, nice options. So this is the ultimate add-on for Elementor, another add-on for the Elementor. Always use add-on Elementor if you install Elementor on your website. If you use block editor, skip these add-ons because those are not compatible with that. Block editor, you have to find block add-ons or search for block add-ons. Limit login attempts. Sometime you see we visit any website and we try to forget password, we try to log in and it limit your login. Your account has been logged because you try attempt too many times. This is the plugin do. So if your website, any membership website or your website has option to sign in or sign up, I will recommend to use this plugin for security. So someone try to log in, they try 3 times. You can set in the backend how many time, and then this plugin will lock them. ACF plugin we use if you wanna use custom fields or if you wanna make custom stuff on these things. So example post option, we can create post, add post category. You can using this plugin ACF, you can make one more option videos. Then you can make add fields like add post, add video, video categories tags to make another fields. MailChimp for WordPress. If you wanna activate newsletter on your web, and there are some plugin you can see here. One plugin starter template. We already use it. Starter template compatible with both Elementor and Gutenberg. Gutenberg means block editor. So you can use this on both type of template you can get from this plugin. Elements get Elementor add-on, so it will only compatible with Elementor. WPS hide login. This is only for security. It will hide your WordPress login page. Okay. Loco translate we use to translate these fields in to translate the integrated file edit to edit the files or integrate the language. If you want to change from appearance to something else, you can use loco translate to translate all these things or edit. For example, from user you want to make it a customers, this field you can make it. WP super cache is another option from the light speed cache speed plugin. So if the speed plugin, you can search here like speed, and it will give you plugin for the speed optimization. First, WP optimize, you can use also this one. Jetpack boost, you can use this one. Speed optimizer, a lot of plugin there are. Security, search for security, because security and speed do two important factor, too important in the WordPress. You have to always keep focus on security and speed to maintain your WordPress website. So if you have any question regarding this tutorial, please let me know in the comments, so I will definitely reply you there. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this masterclass. Thank you, I really appreciate it.